First, distract target. Then block his blind jab. Counter with cross to left cheek. Discombobulate.
Hey lads, welcome to another Call of Duty Zombies Top 5 Zombies motherfucking list in this bitch. We're doing too many, dude. We're doing too many. Everybody fucking cut that shit. Today, we're gonna do the Wonder Weapons. Now, again, let's list our criteria before we get into this top 5 list. Our top 5 list basically it's going to be the upgraded version of it, whether that is Pack-a-Punch, whether that's some random Easter egg bullshit process, and it's going to be the best possible variant of it, like I just said. You can't quad Pack-a-Punch any of these guns, which means it's a wonder weapon. It cannot be a bullet-based weapons. These are only the wonder weapons of the maps. Obviously, you can't compare them through the maps, but that's how it goes. But anyways, guys, let's head on down to our number 5 spot, and I gotta be honest, lads, this might be the weakest number 5 spot. Like, number 5 is, like, up here, and then number 4 is, like, the actual list. And number 5 is, like, fucking see it, dude. Number 5, it's the ray gun, dude. Honestly, chat, the ray gun is fucking terrible past round 10. That shit terrible. That is so garbage, dude. Why would you ever use the ray gun past round 10 anymore? Remember when the ray gun was good? Remember when you would actually use it and it'd be like, wow, dude, this is fucking doing something. But the ray gun now, you use it and past round 15, it's already making crawlers. The upgraded, it's not doing damage. You're just getting more ammo. I don't understand why it's still in the goddamn game at this point when you have way better shit on the list. And man, I would use so much other shit than a ray gun in Black Ops 4 Zombies. I would use a fucking any of the guns that I use in my top 5 actual best guns list. I would use the Helion Salvo. I would use the Mog. I would use any other fucking thing than the goddamn ray gun. Like, now when I see the ray gun out of the box when I'm playing Blood of the Dead in Classified, I see that shit and I put that shit away, dude. I ain't putting it anywhere. Get that shit out of here. I would use the Welling, and if the Welling is considered a wonder weapon, it should really be the number 5 spot. And the worst part about the ray gun is this list was actually tied between the ray gun and the acid gat. I think they're both equally as terrible, and they're both considered as wonder weapons. Again, I'm not really going to be counting like equipment that much in this video. There will be a slight mention of it, so I would use the Sport Core for it. I would even use the Hell's Redeemer, but man, the ray gun is just not that good. Why even bother bringing it back? And where the fuck is the Mark II? Y'all remaster it for Chronicles and don't bring it into Black Ops 4, but are you sure? So ladies and gentlemen, let's get on into our number 4 spot, and I think this has to be the weakest wonder weapon of Black Ops 4 Zombies. This is the Winter's Howl. Now don't get me wrong, chat, this is way more overpowered than the one we saw back in Black Ops 1. The Winter's Howl in 5 or Classified is actually really useful. You whip it out, you upgrade it to the Winter's Fury, and this thing is going to be 2 to 4 shotting zombies up in the higher rounds. And I really enjoyed this gun, but the problem is that A, it still has the issue with ammo, and B, there really isn't a way to buy ammo. That is one thing I would like to say that I enjoyed about World War II Zombies. You could actually get ammo out of the Pack-a-Punch machine, but in this game, you're gonna have to either run some pay-to-win elixir, or you're just gonna have to be lucky with your drops to get the max ammos for the Winter's Howl. But other than that, there's no way you're getting this thing. But again, hey, you know, it's a cool fucking wonder weapon, and I think I'm glad it got buffed, and it definitely deserves to be on this list. Now, coming in at our number 3 spot, this has to be the Kraken. Now, with the Kraken, it's a really interesting wonder weapon because, again, it's one of those wonder weapons that we've had where it has 4 variants. But the thing is, I find like any other wonder weapon with 4 variants, everybody just tends to use the one variant that we all saw on YouTube. So, for example, the 2 variants that I see everybody use, and obviously you need to do them for the Easter egg, one is the acid upgrade for the Kraken, and also the water upgrade where you shoot it and it makes like a little ice storm in front of you. It's like the storm bow equivalent to what the Kraken is. Like, the fire variation is pretty good, and the lightning variation is kind of like a thunder gun, but man, I would always use the upgraded ice and the upgraded poison over anything else, obviously if I'm doing the Easter egg. But the thing is about the Kraken, the upgraded variation of it, even without an actual elemental upgrade, is still pretty good. I don't think I'd rock that into the Eye of Odin boss fight, but I definitely run it in for certain upgrade steps, like for the Sentinel artifact upgrade, or even just in general to whip out all those stupid the guys with the shovels. I don't even know what the fuck they're, the stokers. God, get that shit out of here, dude. So the Kraken, it's pretty good, but later on into the rounds, I believe it starts 2 to 4 shotting as well, which is kind of shit considering how you have to get a lot of ammo for this gun, and again, ammo is usually the problem when you're playing zombies. I think though that you can switch the ammo type and get ammo back for it, so that makes it a very powerful wonder weapon. But then again, it's on Voyage of Despair, so you know, chat, what can you do about that? But anyways, guys, coming down into our number 2 spot, this is actually going to be the Magma Gat. Now, I love the Magma Gat. The only problem that I find with the Magma Gat is that the Magma Gat is exactly what the Vitriolic Withering or the Acid Gat was. It's just a different color. And I think waiting 3 years to just get a different colored Blunder Gat is kind of weak. I'm gonna be real. It is pretty cool that you can shoot 2 lava ball shots on it, but I wish there was some way where you could like charge the shot or just make it a little bit more fancier. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weak to wait for a Blunder Gat that does that. Like, why have we not gotten 4 different elemental Blunder Gats? It's only the Magma Gat? Like, I don't know. The process for it is pretty easy as well, just depending on what round you do it at. And once you get it, I really love the glitch that they had, that they patched, where you could just keep getting more ammo for it. But now it's hard to get ammo for the Magma Gat, and I find it can be quite difficult to use. Apparently it got a huge nerf in the higher rounds, but it's still able to do a 2 to 4 shot burst with it, so it is very good. The Magma Gat is basically your little variation of what a Monkey Bomb is, and again, that was always what the Blunder Gat was. It was a defensive wonder weapon rather than something that was mainly focused to kill all of the zombies. But definitely, it's your go-to to rock on Blunder Gat, or on Blood of the Dead. It's very easy to get as well. You just do the free Blunder Gat, do the Magma Gat upgrade, pack a punch it, and you've got yourself the best variation of it. Do I like it as much as the Vitriolic Withering? Of course I do. I like it way better than the Vitriolic Withering in Blood of the Dead, but the Vitriolic Withering in Mob of the Dead is about the same equivalence to what the Magma Gat is. It's a very cool wonder weapon, but I felt like there could have been a lot more to it. Like, honestly, I think a lot of the Kraken upgrades look way better. Now let's go on into our honorable mentions. These are some very strange honorable mentions, but I think these are considered wonder weapons just because of how crucial they are into the later game of zombies. So for example, our first honorable mention here is the Homunculus. Now in my opinion, this is the best Monkey Bomb variant we've seen in Call of Duty Zombies. Unfortunately, it takes a while for you to look at it and throw it out, but once you do that, it just melts hordes. This thing, like this little brother, he comes up and he just fucking smacks all these hoes in the face. Like, I love this dude. He's so much fun to use. You can actually regenerate him, which makes him way better than the little Arnie's. It makes him way better than the Monkey Bomb. He actually kills things infinitely, and it is a lot of fun. I just wish there was an upgrade process to him. Maybe there will be one. I don't know. But if there is an upgrade process, it would be cool if we could actually hold more. And this makes equipment, the elixir, so useful, because if you have homunculuses, you can do this with any of the boss fights, and it makes it so much more easier. And that's why I think the homunculus really just deserves to be on this list, because in my opinion, it's a wonder weapon that I would use over the ray gun. It's a wonder weapon that I would use over the golden spork or anything like that, because this is an unlimited kill thing, and it's always nice to have. Now, the next honorable mention that we have, I gotta be honest here, it's the shield. Now, with the shield, it can be kind of difficult to talk about because every map has a different variation of the shield. My favorite shield variation is the 1 on 9, but however, there are cool upgrades to the 1 on 9 and Voyage. I just have never done them personally because I found that they're kind of a big pain in the ass. Like, I don't really want to go through all of that just to upgrade my shield and just to get some double pack-a-punch ability on it. It's cool, but it's not something that I'm super keen on doing every game. However, with the upgraded shield on Blood of the Dead, that is easily something I'd like to do every game, and it is something that makes the Easter egg a lot easier. However, the best reason why this is considered a wonder weapon is because of Victorious Tortoise. If you whip out the shield, you cannot take any damage from anywhere, and you are basically invulnerable, and your shield starts taking the hits for you. I think this is an excellent perk to run, especially on close quarter maps like Classified and of course Blood of the Dead. But the problem is like the shield just needs to have a better durability, and even the upgraded shields on a lot of the maps do kind of suck. But hey, maybe in Voyage of Despair and 9, the upgraded shields actually help out with the double pack punch, but I just never really find that they actually have a use, because I'd rather just use the regular one and just get out of situations with that. But the shield in this game is so important, which I really like on maps like 9 and Voyage, but I dislike on Blood because you have to use it for the afterlife shock and it can revive teammates, and that's cool, but you also have to use it for the Easter egg, and that kind of sucks ass to me. But ladies and gentlemen, coming down to our number 1 spot, I think you all know what this is. This is the death of Orion. Now this is easily what the Wonder Waff should have been. It's this cool ass scorpion that you pack a punch and upgrade to the Circuit's Kiss, and you shoot this motherfucker and it destroys hordes. It's like this liquefier. It chains. You can move out to your shield and it'll kill the zombies faster. It's the primary way to get high rounds on 9, and this gun has a damage cap of only 2 shots, making it the most powerful wonder weapon on Black Ops 4 right now. It's easily the coolest looking one, and it fits the map aesthetic of 9 perfectly, and I would suggest getting it every time. There's a way to get it every time. You can get it out of the mystery box naturally, but this thing is so fucking good, and the ammo on it, I feel like I never run out because I'm always constantly getting max ammos with this thing, and I'd run it on the boss. For the other sort of smaller enemies, I run it for just getting to high rounds. It's easily one of my favorite wonder weapons of all time, and definitely deserves the top spot on this list. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But anyways, lads, thank you so much, and we will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one.
How long has this been going?